On the Radio is brought to you by Zurich Insurance, the perfect place to catch up with all things Melbourne. If you enjoy this content and want more inside access from the team, make sure you visit the club website.
Who's going to win this weekend between Melbourne and Geelong? We're looking forward to a great game of footy, and it's sold out. Hyundai Forklifts, the driver's choice that will drive your productivity. I reckon he'd be really happy to be playing in front of a full house. Tommy Sparrow, a bloke who's had to fight for his spot in his side. He'd played only 7 games prior to this season. He's been the medical sub a few times, but he strung together the last 5 games and joins us here on Sports Day. Tommy, welcome, mate. How are you going?
Good, thanks, mate. How are you?
Going really well indeed. You must be excited getting into this game this weekend against the Cats and in front of a full house. It's just going to be awesome, I'm sure.
Yes, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it very much. Pretty nervous already, but it'll be awesome to have a packed house full of fans there, and obviously a massive game. So, yeah, very exciting.
And how have you coped, Tommy? Because, mate, you've probably been more of a medical sub in your team this season than most, mate, but you've grasped the opportunity in the last 5 weeks.
Yeah, I have been the medical sub on, more than a few occasions now, but I think just try to stay ready the whole time, and, when the opportunity does come, I've tried to put my best foot forward, and, obviously the last few games I've strung together now, like you said, so it's come at a good time, and I'm just trying hold my spot at the moment.
Absolutely. 21 disposals and a goal in the last game, because there's a few that want your spot. Jaden Hunt trained well, and also Nathan Jones, James Jordan. There's a lot of depth trying to push in. Yeah,
there's obviously a lot of good players that are still putting their hand up for selection every single week. Like you said there, Nathan Jones, James Jordan, who's been the medical sub for the last few weeks, all pushing very hard for that same spot. So it just puts an extra premium on performance on game day, and that ultimately helps us get over the line. So it's a win-win situation.
You've got some gun players, but talk us through the selfless nature of this team, the shift that you've seen this year compared to probably the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference would just be our buy-in to team defence. Obviously, it's been touched on a little bit over the year through our senior players. But, I think the buy-in to what we do without the ball, the selfless acts, the 1%ers, I think has gone through the roof. So I think that has really helped us this year and has taken us a long way and has helped us to get to where we are now.
How important has Mark Williams been since he got to the club, and also his experience? He's been there, he's won a premiership before, also in the finals.
Yeah, it's very important for us. He does a lot of work with the young lads like myself and the other second and first year players. And like you said, he's a winner. So, he's great to have at the club. He drives really high standards. He's a good character as well. So he brings good spirit to every session that we have.
Given that all the players would have been together for the last game we saw on Friday night between the Giants and the Cats, how did you view it together? Did you go through it? Did you look at strategy throughout the game, or did you just watch it to see who the winner was and then the strategy and obviously the teaching began?
Yeah, no, we didn't do any strategy as the game was being played. We had the game set up through the projector in the meals room at the resort here, but so we all just watched it together. But this week we've focused on strategy around the game and what we can do to get over the line against the Cats this week. So it's been pretty full on this week, and we've worked hard and we've got our plan down pat, I think.
Now, you're one of the young blokes. If you bring in Sparrow and Bowie, he's the real young bloke, Trent Rivers. So you're all the blokes that are sort of 18 to 21. And you must, at times, even though you're a teammate, be in awe of a couple of your teammates, because Hayes and I have been talking about Oliver and Petrarca like everybody has when it comes to our world, on how efficient and how effective they've been. They've both got different strengths, as you would probably be well and truly aware. Who do you reckon's been better, mate? Who do you reckon's going to get more votes when it comes to the Brownlow? Come on, we've asked everyone from Melbourne this question. Come on.
You're going to make me split the two.
Get off the fence.
They're both amazing players in their own rights. I mean, they're both contested balls. You can hit the scoreboard. Great leaders in their own respects as well. Clary, obviously, more lead by example type, and Track has taken his leadership to a new level. they both just bring so much to the team, and we wouldn't be anywhere near where we are now without those two and a lot of the other young boys, like you said before. So it's a combination of moving parts, and it's all worked pretty well so far.
Just back to Jake Bowie, mate, at 18 and to do what he's done and look like a seasoned professional, I mean, that's a credit to him too. With the development program there, from what you've been involved in, who's the bloke that's on the back of the production line here?
So, Choco leads it this year. We've got a DNA Academy, so it's the David Neitz Academy, which is the first to third year players. And we do a bit of work with Choco every week. We sit down with him, just have a bit of a chat, and how we can look to improve. It's really fast-tracked our development. Obviously, you see players like Jackson, Pickett, Rivers, Bowie, all coming through who look like they're, like you said, veterans who have just, been playing really consistent footy throughout the whole year. And when they get their opportunity, they're ready to play. So it's, the program's been really strong.
What did you do at halftime against the Cats 2 weeks ago? Because you're going to need to do that again on Friday night.
We just changed a few setups and stuff like that. But we stuck to our game plan the whole time. Our method didn't change. We have faith in our system, and I think in the end we just ground them down. And like you said, it swung heavily, especially in the last quarter. So I think that just shows the faith that we have in our coaching staff and the way we play.
Yeah, don't think you want to give them 10 goals at halftime this week, though, mate. I wouldn't be looking forward to that. Hey, Tommy, good on you, mate. Good luck. We look forward to calling you in action, and we look forward to getting behind you, as we will here in WA, mate. And we hope that you enjoy the experience. Thanks for having a chat.
Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for having me.
Good on you. Tom Sparrow there from the Melbourne Footy Club. Nice to have a yak to him.